Well, good evening and welcome to day 13 of my Veganuary experience. Can't believe it's day 13 already. I'm sorry this is so late on in the evening. I was out early this morning to meet a colleague over in Leeds. So I've not had a chance to record anything. So as I mentioned yesterday, I'd researched blood tests, so I've decided to go with a blood test from Fourth Life. So in fact, let me just click on their website. Where's it gone? I can't find it now. So anyway, I've ordered that today, so hopefully my blood test's going to arrive tomorrow, as long as I ordered it in time. So I'll tell you a bit more about that when I get it. As I mentioned, I was meeting a colleague over in Leeds today, so we decided to meet at Costa Coffee. Now, I have to say I'm not a big coffee shop expert. Have my thoughts about their value for money. I'm a man of simple tastes and can't believe how much people do spend on coffee, but hey, each to their own. But hey, it was convenient, there was Wi-Fi, there was power, and we had quite a bit to chat through, so yeah, we met at Costa Coffee. I did actually have a look at their website, and it appears they're coping quite well with vegans, so there were a number of options on their menu for vegans, which was really good. I didn't end up staying for lunch, but I did fancy a little bit of a snack when I got there. So the only snacky sized options available to me, excuse me, was Rocky Road cake or a toasted tea cake. I just couldn't face a Rocky Road. Looked too sweet to me. Wasn't really my cup of tea. Odd thing to say about buying something in a coffee shop. That's odd. Hey, don't know where that came from. But toasted tea cake, can't go wrong with toasted tea cake, can you? I have to say, the guys behind the counter were excellent. Because I said, what vegan options have you got? And they said toasted tea cake or Rocky Road. So I said toasted tea cake, and they said, yeah, we're assuming that you want that with vegetable spread. And I said, oh yes please. And I did order a black Americano. We've just got used to drinking black coffee at home, but they did say, look, we do have soya milk and almond milk, so that was good to hear. So if you are looking for milk replacement options, then Costa seemed to be quite well geared up for that, so that's great. So I have to say, that was a pretty good experience. I'm sure I'm going to end up there again, meeting this same colleague. So if I do, I might stop for lunch and try some of the lunch options, because some of those look quite interesting. So I have to say, I've been pleasantly surprised about how the chains are responding to plant-based dieters. If that's the right phrase to use. I do need to correct myself actually, because veganism is one thing, those people having a plant-based diet are something different. I guess strictly speaking, I'm observing a plant-based diet at the moment. Veganism is a bigger thing, and that involves not having any products that have come from animals, etc, etc. Yeah, for those folks following a plant-based diet, I do think the chains have got it. I really do. As I've mentioned before, I feel a little bit sorry for your little independent high street places, particularly high street cafes and things like that. What's the phrase we used to use from? Greasy spoons. That is just an awful, awful phrase, but sadly does describe some places very well. But there are other places that aren't just doing greasy spoon type fare, that are trying to be healthier. So maybe I need to look into some of them. So it'd be good to hear if people have found a way of finding out if an independent high street place does plant-based food. I guess that's probably why it's just easier to go to the chains at the moment, because you just go to their website and it's all there. You can see what the menu is going to be. I guess it would have been a different story. So imagine, you know, I was meeting in a town centre somewhere, didn't want to go to one of the big restaurant chains, wanted to shop local with the local independent supplier. I can imagine that would have been a bit of a pain to research and find out whether or not they do vegan. You're very dependent upon, have they got a website, has them got a menu on their website, etc, etc. I've got a variety of stories of ringing up places saying, oh, do you do vegan food? We could do some Linda McCartney sausages. Yeah, that's not really trying very hard, folks, is it? So, yeah, so I'd be interested to see how we go about finding out what local independent cafes, etc. are doing. So that's been pretty much my day today. I'm actually out tomorrow again, meeting a colleague up in Durham. So I'm not quite sure how that day is going to pan out. I've got a feeling that I'm probably going to be attending a meeting with the colleague, and I suspect we might go for some lunch afterwards to have a bit of a catch up and talk about the project that I'm getting involved in. Again, be interested to see what the options are there. We're a little bit out of the city centre potentially, so I don't know if there'll be anything right on our doorstep. So if I get a chance before tomorrow and for a set off, I might just do a little bit of research if there is somewhere to go and eat. So I'll report on that. I'll also let you know if my blood test kit arrives and tell you a little bit more about that. Other than that, not much to report really, other than hope if you're you've signed up for Veganuary on the Veganuary website, well done, and hope that it's going well for you. Be interested to see if you've succumbed to temptation in any way, shape or form. It's tricky walking around the supermarket going, oh, I could just eat some of that. So yeah, temptation's a big thing, but I have to say, so far, I've not succumbed. So I hope that's working for you as well. Have a great evening, have a great day tomorrow, and I'll probably post a video about the same time tomorrow night. Okay, cheers.